Hello, this is Fasir Rahman. Today, the topic on which we are going to discuss is working capital management. To undergo for the working capital management, we should know about what exactly the working capital is. Okay, according to Shobin, working capital is the amount of funds necessary to cover the cost of operating the enterprise. Okay, according to this Shobin, what he is saying is this is the fund which is necessary, which is required to cover all the operatings of the enterprises. Again, in other words, working capital is the amount which is going to be utilized for the just to overcome with the day-to-day expenses. Okay, this is about working capital. Working capital can also be defined as an excess of current assets over current liabilities or difference between inflows and outflows of fund. Okay, here is the excess of current assets over current liabilities. Okay, there is a formula for working capital: current asset minus current liability. You will be getting working capital. Okay, or difference between inflows and outflows of fund. Okay, when you just see whatever the inflows and outflows, when you see the difference, that will be considered as working capital. The one more other name has given for the working capital. Generally, what I used to say is working capital is the running blood of any business. One other name has given working capital is also known as circulating capital. Again, circulating capital, which is going to be utilized for the day-to-day expenses. Again, it is going to be continuously circulated. Now we will discuss regarding performa of working capital. Okay, current assets minus current liability, that is working capital. We know about what things will comes under current assets. The definition of current asset is the assets which are going to be liquidated within a year. Okay, which is going to be converted within a year, that will be considered as current assets. Okay, these are the few entries which comes under current assets, like cash in hand and cash at bank will be considered as current asset. Inventory or stock. Okay, under the inventory and stock, raw material, work in progress, finished goods. If it is a raw material, that will be considered as inventory. If it is a work in progress, that will be considered as inventory. If it is a finished good, that will also be considered as inventory. Okay, all these things comes under inventory itself. Bills receivable. Okay, debtors, bills. Okay, these things will be considered as current assets. What you have to do, you have to just add all the things. You have to, then it will be considered as current assets. Okay, this is about current assets. Now we will discuss regarding current liabilities. Okay, the liabilities which are going to be liquidated within a year or which is going to be converted within a year, that will be considered as current liabilities. Again, few entries which are as mentioned over here, which is going to be utilized for current liability, which is going to be considered as current liabilities. Creditor for purchase, that will be considered as current liability. Creditor for wages, current liability. Creditor for overhead, current liability. Again, these are the things which is going to be considered. Then add together, write the total amount in the external column, total current liabilities. Then what you need to do, you need to just undergo with the net working capital. For the net working capital, what exactly you need to do, you have to subtract current assets minus current liabilities. Okay, the amount which has come for the current asset, the amount which has come for the current liabilities, it is going to be subtracted. Whatever the difference will come, that will be considered as working capital. From that, what you have to do is you have to add the contingency amount. Okay, margin for contingency or safety margin, these things will be mentioned. What exactly the contingency? Actually, the term contingency will be utilized when the company face any kind of uncertainty. Okay, just to overcome with that uncertainty and all, we utilize this contingency amount. Okay, to overcome with any kind of effects. This thing you have to add along with this in the liability side itself. Then along with the difference you have to add the contingency amount, then it will be considered as net working capital required. This will be your answer. Okay, thank you.